And welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 8.6. I'm an Oldguy Gaming, and we're going to continue our adventure here in space. And we are in the process of building our Oldguy Corvette. So, when I left you in the last episode, we had just completed the top front end of the Corvette, and now we're going to work on the bottom front end. But before we do that, let's head over back to the space station for a moment. Get our oxygen and our food topped off, and make sure we're good to go on that stuff. And then we'll keep working on the ship. I'm very excited about the ship. I think it's going to look cool. I hope you guys are enjoying this too. And if you are enjoying it, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and tapping the bell so that you can get notifications when new videos come out. I would appreciate that. All right, let's see. We are out of saphium in that constructor, and we're pretty much out of saphium in this constructor too. Okay, but that's okay. That's enough blocks for us to do what we need to do today for sure. But I'm probably going to have to go mine up some more saphium, so we might do that maybe in the next episode. We'll see how things go. Anyway, let's see. We came in here to get some oxygen, so let's get that topped off. Take some hits, and let's see, we should have some extra oxygen in here. Let's just make sure we're always topped off on that. We need some fuel in here too, don't we? Okay, I've got that fuel. Maybe we should probably make some more. So we have, oh, okay, we did make some more. Okay, that's a pretty decent supply of fuel right there. We'll pop that in there and we're good to go. Now we have all of our components that we made in here, but I'm just going to leave that stuff in here for now because we don't really need it yet. We'll start working on some of that later, but we'll take, I made two cockpits, can't talk. But that's okay because actually we're going to have more than one cockpit in that ship anyhow. I really can't talk tonight. I promise you I'm not drunk. Okay, cool. Oh, we needed food too. Do I have food in here? I do. 25 cans. Okay, we'll leave that in there and we'll just eat this. Good old canned veggies. The #1 food of choice in Empyrion Galactic Survival because it's cheap and easy. And you get a lot of bang for your buck out of it. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get started on the underneath side of the Corvette. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip around, and up is going to be down today. So now, there we go. And I think what I'm going to do first... I think we're good. Let's just leave it the way it is for the moment. Okay, so I'm going to start off here by, we're going to put down these blocks. The idea behind what this design that I came up with here is that I want to kind of make a little bit of a, almost like an actual, boat, like a water boat, look underneath the Corvette, just for funsies. So we're going to put those in place there, and then we're going to grab these guys here, and we'll put those there. Let's actually get our symmetry plane on as well. Alright, cool. And we'll set those there. And for the back side of this, I think what we want to do here is maybe just you know what? I think I'm going to have to do this, at least temporarily. Those might not ultimately stay there. Okay, let's put these in place. So we're basically kind of making a ramp up here. This will be the front underneath side of our Corvette. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, now we could, if we wanted to, and I think I do want to. Well, no, you know what? I'm just going to keep using square blocks for now. Just keep using those for the moment. Alright, then we'll pop these in place. And grab these guys. So how many does that give us now? That gives us... Coming up from the bottom, we've got 1 there and there. Is that matching what I'm seeing in my picture here? My screenshot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I don't think we want these last blocks. So let's pull these back off. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. Cool. Okay. Now, let's see. For the next part of this thing, we're going to do... we're going to put in a little bit of an angle here. And we're going to start with corner long D. Are we going to start with corner long D? Yeah, we are. But we're going to put it right there. And then we're going to put... wait a second. Nope. I've got this going the wrong direction. Got this going the wrong direction. We want this guy to go here. Like that. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. Good. And then we're going to put one there, and one there, and that's good. Then we grab, I think it's this guy, yep. And we stick him in there, alright? So that kind of gives us a little bit of a, start to give us a little bit of a rounded corner for the front end of our ship. Now let's just plug in normal blocks here. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now what we want to do is we're going to change things up a little bit, and we're going to, you know what, too, I think I want to, here, let's finish this part out here. There. That gives us the floor of the ship. Won't necessarily be staying this way permanently in the final product, but we're going to keep it that way for the moment anyway. Excellent. And we could, if we wanted to, let me look at that again for a second. Okay, I think what I want to do here, we'll do this corner in a second. What I think I want to do is I think I want to go back to these blocks. And we're going to have to put some blocks here, at least temporarily, to do what I want to do here. All right, and then we grab these blocks here, and we're going to flip it this way and stick them here like so. And then let's put a temporary block there, and we'll do another row of these guys like so. And then we'll grab, let's see, we'll grab these, and we'll put those in there, and these in here, and these in here. All right, cool. Nice. Now, in here, what I'm going to do is... let me think about this for a second. Yeah, let's just pull this block back out. That doesn't need to be there. And you know what? We might as well bring this all the way out. So that it is even with the top part. Like so. That can go there, and that can go there. These are just normal blocks. Whoops. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Now, what I might end up doing, I don't know yet. We'll have to wait until we get in here and start, you know, figuring out how we're going to set our machinery down. But what I might do is I might angle the bottom like I did the top, or we might actually leave it the way that it is. Probably take these out now too. At least up to there. So we'll do that. Perfect. She's coming along. She's coming along. Alright, now, to do this corner here, we're going to flip back upside down, even though there's no upside down in space. That's beside the point. As my dear friend Elf would say, don't worry about it. Okay, and we want to grab this corner here, and we want to flip it around this way and pop it in there. Okay, and then we just start building this back out again like we did before. Probably gonna have to put, whoops, a block in there at least temporarily. So if we go back to here now, and we'll put that block there. We're also going to need another block temporarily in there, I think. And then set that one in place. Oh, you know what? I didn't do that right, did I? Yeah, I went too far in. Okay, so let's pull these back out. We want this little guy to stay on that line, like so. That's what we want to do. And then he goes there, and then he pops in there, and he pops in there, and then corner A pops in here. And then we come up to the next level, and we lay those guys down again, and then we lay this guy down, and we plug it up with this guy. Oh, and one more there. Beautiful. There we go. So that gives us some kind of cool looking lines. It makes the underneath side of the ship a little bit different than the top, so it's just not a mirror image. Kind of gives this little lip here along the side, and gives it a little bit of a almost like a real water ship type of feel. Oh my goodness, we gotta fix this. We gotta fix this. Forgot to pull those back up. All right, so I think we want this guy. Oh, and yeah, we got to turn it around the other way too, don't we? Okay. He goes there, and he's also going to go there. And then this guy's going to go in there. Perfect. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. That's looking pretty good, you guys. That's looking pretty good, if you don't mind my saying so. Alright, let's take a look-see inside here now. And, some of these blocks we need, some of them we don't. Do we need... Oh, you know what? Yeah, we did need that one. Okay. So that was this block here. Make sure it's... going the right direction. Yeah, that should be correct. And one thing I might actually do is mark that block so I know it's got to stay there. Did I put it back in correctly, though? That's the question. Yes, I did. Yay me. Okay. And I'm pretty sure... You know, another way we could do this, actually, now that I think about it, is let's choose whole block. And this is just temporary, of course. But what that'll do is that'll let us know which blocks have to remain in place internally, right? So that we don't pull them out on those corners there. See? Okay, cool. So what that means then is that that can come back out, and that can come back out, and that one can't because it's down in the corner there. If we wanted to, though, we could. No, I don't want that corner. We could put this corner in place. That might look cool. Okay, and then just flip that one around like so. Good, good. Okay, now let's go back outside for a minute. And we're going to do the same thing now. We're going to paint some of these other corners just to make sure we're not removing ones that we don't need to remove. Let's unpaint these. Okay. And then we will paint these here and these here. Good. All right, let's go back inside and see which ones have to stay. Okay, so this one could come out and that one could come out. Same thing on this side. Now I am aware, you know, that we wanted to make it a double hull whenever possible, so I haven't forgotten that. Oh yeah, that one's got to stay too. I just didn't paint that one. Alright, that's corner long A. But we gotta flip it around this way. And then I think flip it that way. Let's go make sure I put that back in correctly. I did not. Let's see, we want it to go that way, and I believe that way. There we go. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, yeah, I think that pretty much trims out any extraneous blocks that we don't need up there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, I think I'm actually gonna take out these blocks here. And we're going to put in, we're going to extend the deck of the bridge all the way back to here. Okay. Let's take the symmetry plane off for the moment. And welcome everybody to the bridge. To the bridge of the Oldguy Corvette. Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Let's grab the cockpit, just for funsies. And I think we want this cockpit. And we'll stick him down there. There we go. Look at us in our awesome capital ship, just looking around on our bridge here. This is gonna be cool. Looking forward to it. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna do more with this, of course, too. But that gets us off to a good start on Le Bridge. Okay, let's see, how much time do we have left? Got about 7 minutes left in this episode. Let's unpaint this for now. And we'll put the symmetry plane back on, so we only have to do one side. Okay. Very good, very good. All right, now, I think the idea for the next part of the ship is the fuselage of this sucker is going to be fairly longish. And I'm probably going to keep the same basic shape that we've started with back for quite a ways, probably as far back as maybe the core is at this point in time, because we know that that's 30 blocks out all the way to the tip, because we counted that out in the last episode. So I think we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and get started with the floor here. And we'll bring that out to there. All right, come on. Come on, you can do it. It doesn't want to adjust. It's just stuck there. All right, that wasn't what I wanted to do. What the hell, man? Alright, let's just do it this way. And like I said, you know, I might be changing this later. It's not necessarily going to stay in that exact configuration. We'll have to see. We shall see. Okay, let's bring that back so it's even with the core at the moment. Okay, and then we are going to grab ramp bottom C. And bring that back to there. And while we're on it, let's just keep using this shape. We got that one to do, and we got this one to do. Alright, cool. And then we switch to these blocks. Right? Yeah. And bring those back. Whoop. Like so. And like so. Looking good in the neighborhood. Okay, now we've got this block here, and we want to keep that. Yeah, we want to keep that lip on there. So I think that looks good. Gives it some extra lines, some extra character to our little Corvette here. Okay, and now we switch to slopes and flip it around this way and fill this part in. And then flip that over. Nope. Okay, while we're still on that angle, let's just stick with it. And I think that's it for that side. So now we flip this back and fill this in. Excellent. Alright, and then we take this guy, flip him like that. And fill that in. And then let's flip him this way. Oh, right, that's that block. That's this guy here. We're getting closer to being running out of blocks, so we're definitely going to have to go after some Sath in the next episode here, which is fine. You know, I don't want to do too many back-to-back building episodes either. So we can also, you know, keep some action going and that sort of thing. But, you know, 2 or 3 building episodes is good, and then we go out and do some other stuff and then come back and do some more building and so on and so forth. That's kind of what I have in mind here. And then this is just normal blocks. But we do have some blocks here too. So let's just go back to here and see if I can get the plain thingamadoodle to behave here. There goes the timer. That was actually pretty good timing. And we'll just finish this one Excellent. Okay, cool. Let's turn this thing off. And so far, there she is, guys. The front fuselage, front part of the fuselage, I should say, of the OG Corvette. It's coming along pretty good, if you don't mind my saying so. So I think what we'll do, like I said, in the next episode is we'll go out and get some Sathium. And then when we get back to this guy, what's probably going to happen, I'll kind of give you a general idea of what I have in mind here, is we're going to start to widen out the fuselage a little bit at this point. So if we look at it kind of from, you know, straight down here, okay, what my intention is to start kind of flaring it out this way and then back, you know, this way further, because what we want to do is we want to make a wider section in back so that we can dock, you know, a decent sized small vessel, possibly even enough to dock my Cylon Raider, which I do want to spawn in. In fact, we're gonna need some resources for that, because that's an expensive ship. But this is the Raider that I built in Season 1 or Season 2. I can't remember, of Alpha 7. I think it was Season 1. It's a Class 7, very, very expensive small vessel. It's a humongous small vessel. Very, you know, very, very large, you know, was what I'm trying to say for a small vessel. And it's pretty big, too. And so... It's getting late. It's very, very large, and it's pretty big too. Yeah, that was really smart there. Okay. Anyway, how come I have two of these? Oh, I don't know. One's on the workshop, and one's just my normal one. That's what it is. Okay, because I do have this on the workshop too, by the way, if you guys are interested. Anyway, this is my Cylon Raider, if you've never seen it before, and it is huge. And so, you know, ideally, what I'd like to do is I'd like to have enough room on the back of the Corvette here to be able to dock that sucker. So yeah, so we'll see. If it turns out that there's not going to be enough room, you know, then maybe what we do is we just use the J Jet as our main small vessel with this ship, and, you know, later on maybe build an even larger capital ship. But anyway, this is looking good. So we're going to be working in here too very soon. And we're going to start putting the machinery in here, the warp drive and the engines and all that kind of stuff, and figure out some decks. You know, this will be the bridge. We'll have some living quarters. We'll have a hydroponics area, you know, for crops, that sort of thing. And in fact, I might even do the crops in the front of the ship and put the machinery back more towards the middle, just because, you know, if we get a breach in the hull in the front, which we're likely to do, you know, from head-on fights and that sort of thing, you know, losing the hydroponics bay is not necessarily going to, you know, put us out of the fight, so to speak, like it would if we lost our warp drive or our engines and that sort of thing. Anyway, that's just the general idea I have in mind. Nothing set in stone yet. I haven't designed the ship beyond this point in creative mode either. I know what I want to do in my head, and I've kind of sketched it out a little bit on paper, but the actual specifics of it, we'll have to see how, you know, how all that comes together. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to tap that bell too if you'd like to get notifications on when Oldguy, that's me, releases more YouTube videos. Also, come and see me on Twitch if you want to. I do stream several times a week on Twitch, and I have an awesome community on Discord. If you want to come and join us on Discord, you're welcome to do that. You can find the links to both of those things in the About section of the YouTube channel. Last thing I'll let you know is that I did start a little merchandise store, and I have T-shirts and coffee cups with the Oldguy logo for sale. If you're interested, the link to that will be in the description of this video. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.